What do we have?
It's a big fish, whatever it is. It's big.
I like the sounds of that.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Johnny, and today I'm out here fishing with Dylan from Wish I Was Fishing. My buddy Will. We're out on Lake Chickamauga, out here trying to catch a few green ones. Stay tuned to see how we get bit, what we get bit on, and hope you enjoyed today's video. So Dylan, what are you looking for this time of year as you're graphing?
I'm out here in the middle of the channel. There's some birds flying around, and I'm just looking for bait balls and then bass underneath them. If I can see about 10 or 12, that's when I'll stop. I'm not stopping on just one or two fish. But if you want to look on this graph right here, right now, you can see like on my left right here, all these lines, that's what I'm looking for. Those lines are fish. As long as, you know, I see something like that, then we'll stop and we'll just give it 5 or 10 minutes and see if they'll eat.
Bad luck. I reeled the first cast back.
That's true. And it's a bass! Out here in 16 foot.
Show the camera. Man, he's white now.
Woohoo! Beat up bass. Fucking drummy, boys.
We gotta catch all the species. Womp, womp, womp.
That's that big dot you seen.
Hey, yep. Sure. Oh, and you ruined your kite deck.
Friggin' drum.
Freaking drum.
That's weird. Really on my left hand.
Oh yeah, I set that other one up for you. Got it on your chunky hand.
Oh, okay. And they got a check.
Yes.
Give him a little plug here, Dylan. Where we at? What we doing?
Woo! We are on Lake Chickamauga with Wishing I Was Fishing Guide Service. That's me.
Yeah.
And we're fishing 2.8 Kitex underneath seagulls. And as you can see, boom, they're choking it. But that's the plan for the day. All winter long, 2.8 Kitex under seagulls.
Where can they find more information about you?
You can find more information on Wishing I Was Fishing's page or Talkin Tackle. We own a bait shop here at Chester Frost Park on Hickson Pike. And we carry everything that we throw all day long at Talkin Tackle. Now that is what we just scanned. Boom, this is not my fish. This is my client's fish. That's 5-pounder. That was on the bottom, 20 feet of water underneath seagulls on a Damiki vault. The best thing on the water right here. Costa sunglasses. Man, when it comes the springtime, if I forget my Costas at home or in my truck, it is an instant turnaround and go get them. Because especially in the spring when you're looking for stumps or anything under the water, I cannot guide without a good pair of sunglasses, and I've tried them all. And Costa by far has been always the number one. We're a Costa dealer there at Talkin Tackle. We got a bunch of Costas, and all of us out of the tackle shop wear Costas.
Nice.
Right now, we're on the tip of this little point you can see here, and there's a shell bar that comes out, and that shell bar right on the tip of it, I graphed a bunch of fish. And I think our second or third cast, we caught a 5.5, 6-pounder on a Damiki vault. And how I like to set the boat up is upwind, so then we're casting straight down with the wind, especially with a swim bait with that 2.8 Kitex on the 1/8 ounce head. The biggest thing is to get that bait as far off the boat as you can, farthest cast. So you never want to be casting into the wind. So that's how we're set up now, and see if we can't get another one.
He's pretty good size, whatever he is.
Yeah, it's not a yellow bass.
No, he's not red. He's
White.
white bass. Big white bass.
Golly. Nailed it. Literally, never know. Wintertime, fishing the birds with these Kitex, you can catch so many species. White bass, yellow bass, catfish, largemouth bass, spotted bass, smallmouth bass, drum. I mean, you're always setting the hook, so that makes it a lot of fun.
Will, did you finally catch a bass here, maybe?
Well, I've got 2 bass already.
3 now.
I ain't baited him yet. That's a better one, though.
Hey, now that's a good spot.
It's a spot. There we go. Catching all the species.
Dang.
Talk to him, Will.
Hell yeah.
It looks like he got hung up in something there. Did
It
you see
did.
that? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
It's
What
a,
do we
it-
have?
It's a big fish, whatever it is. It's big.
I like the sounds of that. Holy, oh my God. Gotta go head first, pal. Yes! Holy crap! The largest drum I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, so this Kitech right here, this is an eighth ounce guppy head on a 2.8. That's a crystal shad Kitech. That is the exact replica of a threadfin shad. All these fish out here are eating on giant balls of threadfin shad, and you can't replicate it better than that eighth ounce head on a 2.8 Kitech. And that's 8-pound trilene, 100% fluorocarbon on a 1/0 hook. That's a key. Eighth ounce 1/0 hook is.
Talk about
is
how
the
strong
key.
it is and how you
Oh yeah. We just landed a ginormous drum, like a 30-pound drum on 8-pound line.
Oh my God.
Boom. Another vault bass right there. Now we turned and we're fishing a little bit shallower on a shell bar point. We saw some birds flying over here. Shined the live scope over, saw a bunch of them, and boom, here's another bass.
You gonna show them the bait?
And there's the Demiki Vault right there. That is the bluegill half-ounce Demiki Vault. Great bait for wintertime fish.
All right, guys, decided to close out the video here at the shop, which is where the tackle shop's located at, Dylan?
7700 Hickson Pike. It's right out the mouth of Chester Frost here. If you go past Gold Point Circle, about 200 yards on Hickson Pike, we're right on the right.
All right, and so we caught a few fish today. So for the folks that stayed tuned and watching the whole video, if you had to give them 3 tips to fish this lake in December, what water temperatures, what, in the mid 40s or so?
Yeah, about high 40s, low 50s. The biggest thing is just stay confident in the bait that you're throwing, those vaults and those Kitechs, jerk bait. And you just have to cover water until you land on them. We had a really good start this morning, landing on a few good ones, and then it slowed down as it gets slick, calm, and bluebird sky. It's tough fishing when it's that calm and that bluebird sky, and you just have to cover water and just hope you land on them. Hit points, hit grass lines. We went back and forth between main lake points, secondary points, shallow grass lines, deeper grass lines, and you just have to figure out where they're at.
Yeah, and I don't feel like you tried to fish a certain depth, right? You were mainly kind of looking for birds or looking for bait.
Correct. The best thing, all of our best days in the winter is all the birds. When the birds aren't flying, we're really just trying to survive. We're trying to survive. We're trying to put a few fish in the boat, trying to get some bites. But as soon as those birds start flying, that's where we're going to catch our giant ones, and that's where we're going to catch our numbers.
Yeah. So for the folks that want to book a trip and they don't feel confident about like fishing and using a bait caster and all other good stuff, like the technique that we're using today, like anybody could fish, right?
Absolutely. This is a great time of year. Awesome time of year to learn. If you're not super confident in a bait caster, it's mostly all spinning rod stuff all winter long.
You said coming up in the upcoming months are going to be pretty busy?
January and February are 2 of our favorite months of the year. You're going to start seeing a crazy amount of fish pictures coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun, January, February.
Speaking of those fishing pictures, where do you normally post those?
On Wishing I Was Fishing. Wishing I Was Fishing's Facebook page, and I share them on Talkin Tackle.
And then lastly, you also give out some reports on Talkin Tackle, correct?
Yes, tonight before I leave, I'll get on live on Talkin Tackle's Facebook, and I'll do a full fishing report of how the day went.
All right, guys. So if you're still watching, I appreciate you and you enjoyed today's content. Make sure you like it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Talk to you soon. Bye.